Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time. We are still in 1986. Today, we're going to talk about Alex Kidd in Miracle World. The story of Alex Kidd in Miracle World takes us back to Sega. We have talked about Sega several times before. They have been responsible for Hang-On, Space Harrier, and Fantasy Zone. We last talked about Sega in our video on Outrun. For Alex Kidd in Miracle World, Sega turned to Kotaro Hayashida. Kotaro Hayashida was hired by Sega in 1983 and began working on video games almost immediately. He developed several games for Sega, including My Hero and the SG-1000 port of Pitfall 2. Alex Kidd in Miracle World began development as a licensed game based on the Dragon Ball manga. However, Sega's license with Dragon Ball expired before the game was finished, and Sega told the developers to start over. In 1985, Sega split their development into two divisions, one for arcade and one for consoles. After the success of Super Mario Bros., Sega felt the need to create their own property in the console division to compete with Mario. Hayashida created Alex Kidd to try to replicate Mario's success. Hayashida would be joined by Papa Koichi, who programmed the game, Rieko Kodama, who did the art for the game, and Tokuhiko Uwabo, who did the sound for the game. Alex Kidd in Miracle World is a platform game. The player plays as Alex Kidd, a young martial artist. Alex's goal is to rescue Prince Egle and Egle's fiancée, Princess Lora, from the evil Janken the Great. Alex must make it through 17 stages, punching to destroy enemies and obstacles. At the end of several of the stages, the player will then play rock, paper, scissors, known as Janken Pon in Japanese, against one of Janken's henchmen. If Alex wins, he will go to the next stage. If he loses, Alex will lose a life. The game also has items for Alex to collect. This includes money, which can be used to purchase other items, including vehicles to make it through the stages. Sega released Alex Kidd in Miracle World for the Sega Mark III in Japan on November 1st, 1986. Sega would then release the game for the Master System in America in December 1986. That is a brief backstory to Alex Kidd in Miracle World. With that told, it's time to play the game for ourselves. And here we are in the game. This is Alex Kidd in Miracle World, as you might have seen there. Copyright 1986 by Sega. Now this is a game that looks pretty simple, but it's actually pretty complex. So I do have a guide in front of me for this one. There's going to be a lot of little nuances that we have to go through with the game. And the game is not necessarily easy, so I will also be using save states as we go through. I've practiced a bit, so hopefully I don't struggle too much, but just know there's gonna be some difficulty to this game. So let's see what I can do as I go forward. Let's get in as Alex eats some onigiri there. Okay, so this is Alex. As you can see, he moves pretty quick. He can also jump very far. So let's jump, and then we can use Shellcore, Alex Kidd's martial art, to use a punch. You might notice he has a huge hand when he punches. I don't know how you grow your hand when you punch, but Alex Kidd has mastered that art. Let's go ahead and get this one. This one is a question mark, so sometimes good, sometimes bad. This one's a good one. It gives you a power bracelet. If I hit the start button here, it'll take us to the menu, and you can see the power bracelet is selected. Here we can see what level we're on, the amount of money we have, and the items that I have. I only have the power bracelet right now. That one doesn't count. You can move over the items like that. And then how many lives I have. Okay. Also, I have no score, but that's okay. I don't really care too much about score. That's not what I'm here for. Alright, we're gonna need some money. We're not gonna need a ton, if I'm being honest, but, you know, I'll try to get some as we go so I can show off some of the items in the game. Alright. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna need to drop a save. Already, I'm needing to drop a save, and it's because of this drop here. This one right in front of this guy. So let's go ahead and drop a save. There we go. And we will drop down, and there we go. I miss that probably more often than I actually land it. Okay, let's head over here. I will wait. I don't trust you. The hitboxes in this game, they're not necessarily the cleanest. They don't necessarily match up with the sprites as well as I would like. So you kind of have to play very cautiously. All right, remember that the other one had a good thing in it. This one has a bad thing in it. It's going to be a ghost, and the ghost will chase us. So what you want to do is clear the area first, but you do want to open this one. So hit the box here, drop down, and once the ghost is off screen, it's gone forever, so you're fine. The skulls there just kind of make Alex shake a bit. I believe that it says it gives him the shivers. All right, we're gonna drop another save here because this is also kind of a treacherous drop. We'll wait for the enemies to line up right. There we go. And this should also spawn a ghost, but I don't believe I want to open up this one. Let me check here. Let's see. You can also punch 2 item boxes to get rid of the ghost. I was not aware of that. And then, yeah. The punching doesn't work for this particular ghost, just the other one. Okay, let's go down. We will avoid that. Oh, I can't hit those over there. Need to go this way. Okay, let's see if I can kill this guy, and I think I can make that jump. Alex has a very large amount of distance that he can cover. No, jump too early. Jump too early. That's okay, though. It was just money. Money's not super important in this game. It feels very important, though. Come on. There we go. Okay, we'll drop down there. Kill you. Get that. We'll at least get this one, and then I'll probably leave that one because going down the left side's better for this. There we go. You do want to jump on that one. Try to kill them, and then once you're here, I don't believe there's a way for me to get to the right side, so we'll just drop down this path. And then I don't think I can get those. Swimming is also a little weird. Alex wants to float, so you kind of have to hold him down a bit. If you want to stay steady, it is kind of difficult. All right, we don't need that one over there. Okay. And then we can go this way. And now we have the toughest enemy in the game. This frog thing. So let's go ahead and drop a save here. And that's why he's difficult. I felt like I punched him. Yeah? Looks like I hit his hitbox. He's got the weirdest freaking hitbox. I think I have to hit him in the head. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we'll drop a save over that one. And then we'll try to deal with this guy. Also kind of a weird hitbox. My favorite strategy is to hang out right here and wait for him to kind of line up right. And then hopefully, there we go. Yes, okay, so because we dealt with the ghost at the first part, this will now be a good question mark block here. And because we did that, this will always be an extra life. So that's why we had to deal with the ghost earlier. All right, you get the onigiri to win? Excuse me? You get the onigiri to win. I'm so confused, but that happens in this game. All right, we're gonna load a different save here. We're gonna save there, and then we're gonna go into the shop, and we can start talking about the shop because it's a little weird. You hit up to go into the shop. All right, welcome. Please buy the things that you like. All right, and notice that we have another power bracelet here. I can't go into the menu at this point, but if I could, actually let's reload the save so I can go into the menu. Oh, I still have the power bracelet. I was told that once I went to a new location, it would be gone. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So I don't need to buy that one. I already have one. Okay. This is... What is this? Thank you. It doesn't tell me what it is. I was hoping that the guide would just kind of tell me. And then we will get this, the motorcycle. It's the Suco Paco motorcycle. So we're good there. Come on. There we go. All right, so I hit the menu here, and I have this. What costs 200? No, it cost me 100. It must be the teleport powder. Just by process of elimination, it doesn't look like it to me, but it must be the teleport powder. And that makes you invisible to enemies for a short period of time so you can go through them. All right, let's drop a save, and then we'll start going. You want to avoid the red blocks here. But as long as you miss those... Let's try it again. As long as you miss the red blocks... It would help if I got the name of, like, the color name of them right. They're kind of orbs. And as long as you don't hit the bottom of one of the regular blocks, you should be fine. All right, well... you can make it through, but... Like, I struggle with the vehicles in the game. But like I said, you can hit kind of the bottom of one of the regular blocks, and that will act as a ceiling. So you don't want to have that happen, because then you'll just kind of go straight down from there. All right, that's the end of the level. Can't make it through the motorcycle with that. And then we have our first enemy here. I'm Stonehead, the third henchman of the king. I'll let you pass by here if you win 3 Janken matches. This is the rock, paper, scissors that we talked about before. You must choose either the paper, scissors, or stone before the music stops. Okay. Let me double check, because I don't think that... I'm looking through my guide to see what happens here. Apparently he does always do the same ones, so let's drop a save, and we'll do the way that we're supposed to. But it is supposed to be random, and I'm not supposed to have anything that would, like, make this easier. So I'm supposed to go stone first. And you have to choose the right one when time runs out. Okay, darn it, I lose. But yeah, this is more or less random if you don't know what's supposed to happen. And then scissors second. You just hit up and down to choose. Left and right does nothing. Darn it, I lose. And yes, if you fail this, Alex Kidd will turn to stone and you'll die. You'll lose a life. Alright, let's get the onigiri, and we have made it. Okay, another underwater level for us. Let us go ahead and break all of these, and I think I dropped a save, so I'm good. It's an extra life. Good. I want that. So another underwater level for us. I love underwater levels in this game. There's actually lots of underwater sections more than anything else. Should be able to get through that. All right. And then let me see. Can I kill the octopus? Let's test this out a bit here. Can I kill you? Sure looks like no. Oh, I can't even, like, run into him. So no, you cannot kill the octopus. You can kill seahorses though, if they want to play nice. They don't. All right, so I'll just avoid them. They're pretty easy to ignore. Let's keep going. See what I can do here. Okay. You know, a lot of the game kind of starts off pretty easy. Like I said, it's deceptively difficult. Like there's more in it than you would think, but you're not going to see that for a little bit. Now, I am told that if I hold a button while swimming, I can swim faster. Let's see if I can make that happen. Okay. This one? Nope. This one? Yeah, the jump button a little bit. Like, a little, not a ton, though. Okay. Got him. And then, I don't think there's anything else here. Pretty easy level. No, there totally is something that you can do. It's just for money, though. So I already missed a secret part. The guide's not really helpful for that. Let me see if I can reload that. Hold on. Alright, I figured out how to do it, but I'm not liking what the solution is. So, first things first, it's very early in the level, so let's go ahead and get the extra life, and then we will make it through here. And then we will make it down here, and now I'm going to drop a save because this is where things get really weird. You have to punch, like, the octopus's tentacle. That's how you defeat the octopus. Problem is, it's really difficult. So, we're going to do that for a bit. There's one. Yeah, you have to do each one. Let's drop another save. There we go. Nope. No, looked good to me there. Okay. Really? There we go. And once that's done, you can head down here. No? Can I not get in here? That's what I was told I needed to do. Hold on. Alright, the secret to getting in the pot, I was just holding down. Why would that work? No, you have to hit down twice. That's how you do it. And then you can make it in. Alright, let's go this way. I don't think the fish is going to show up anymore. And then we can hopefully avoid these. Yeah, not a big fan of those two fish. Okay. Now, let's just because I don't think I can destroy. Oh, I can destroy those. Okay, so let's destroy the whole bottom section here. And then, oh, all right. Well, I missed out on like half. So there's a lot of money there. Notice that there is an enemy in the high grass there. Okay, so once I make it here, yeah, you can make it through. I think I can run and jump up there. He does go quickly. No! There. Okay. And then I don't think this is the section I need to do anything with. Maybe this is the area. All right. No, I don't think so. So let's hop up here. Like, there's so much going on in this game, and now I don't think I can make it up there anymore. Alright, we're just going to ignore that. It had a free life. Alright, well, apparently I missed it entirely. There was a part where you could... Well, maybe I can still salvage this and get the life. Where you could turn all the blocks in, or all these orbs into money blocks. Okay. Extra life, and then the platforming in this game. And it's a platformer. I struggle with it. Because Alex is very slippery. He moves, he has like no momentum. He picks up so fast. All right. Secret area done. We can now move on. Oh, they told me I was going to go back to the original level. That is not the case. We just moved on. So let's go ahead and switch back to that one. And then we will drop a save there. And we are good to go. Okay. Because this level is not my favorite. Alright. You know, just hit that. That's fine. Alright. Now, if I time that right, yeah, you should be able to jump through that. There's so much jumping. I don't believe that there's any secrets here or anything like that, so... nope, can't do it. Alright, we're gonna go through this bottom section. I'm gonna drop another save. I don't like the looks of this. Okay, not too bad. But now, you know... Now we have to deal... Yeah, that's what I was scared of. There we go. There. Okay. Because again, I just don't care enough about money for a lot of this. Oh, you're just gonna go away? Then I will backtrack. Okay, and we meet a wise man here. Alright. Welcome, Alex. You are a prince from the country of Redaxian, who was kidnapped by evil men when you were but a small boy. Your native land is now being grossly misgoverned by the tyrant Janken the Great. Your mission is to save the populace from him. No. We want this item first. I thought I jumped through it the first time. I'm like, am I doing something wrong? No. Get the item first, then head to the next level. Okay. Moving on. Okay. And I don't think you have to actually get the item. I think they just kind of automatically... Yeah, we're not dealing with that. Yeah, like I said, if you hit the bottom of a block, it acts like a ceiling, so just don't. It's not worth the money. The money, as you can see, is not super important. Alright, so we do have ourselves, what is this officially called? The Pedicopter. It can shoot, but it's difficult to use, so just try to do your best, and I try to use it so that I don't have to shoot, because as you saw, like 1, 2, like the third one was insane. So here's me tapping the button. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It's difficult. It's difficult to use because I felt like I used the same amount of tapping there. Because yeah, holding the button does nothing. You can only tap it to keep going. I feel like we're looping around here. Let's just go. And hope that, like, I can just kind of stay in the air the whole time. I'm getting a ton of money doing this. But I feel like the level should be pretty close to over. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's just bypass you. And then we will get the onigiri here. Yeah, that was just repeating over and over. So we are good there. Did I miss anything? Not that I'm aware of. Okay, let's head in here and we can go to another shop. This is a village. Alright, please buy the things that you would like. I have 1,630, so we can afford all of this. So we can get ourselves another life. I don't know what that puts us up to. We can buy, this is the Magic Capsule A. You can tell because it has an A on it. We'll throw this and 8 of our friends will magically appear. That's what it says. And then we can pick up the Pedicopter again. So let's go ahead and grab that. Why not? I got plenty of money. let's go ahead and drop another save and use the pedicopter. Yeah, you can use it to destroy blocks, which obviously you're going to want to do. Nope, missed that. Okay, as long as we stay away from the bottom part of these blocks, we should be good. It's really only the bottom of the blocks that you need to worry about. The sides and the top are fine. Can't drop down there, apparently. And then... there we go. Once again, money is not super important, but... you know... it's available, so we'll get it. There. Okay, now we have our first flame of the game. The flame is immune to damage. You can't kill it. It's invincible. So, as far as I know, it's invincible. I haven't figured out a way to get it. Okay, do I want to get this block or not? That's the question. Yes, I do. Because it's an extra life. No! Seriously? We're just gonna move on from here. That's not worth redoing all of that. Okay. I don't mind the shivers just a little bit. I got one guy to despawn. We were pretty much at the end of the level for the pedicopter anyway. I got a ton of money. More than I probably need for the rest of the game, but, you know. We'll see what I can do with the money that I have. And in case you were curious, if you're here with the glider and you're like, I can't figure out what to do, you head up and hit those blocks up there. That's what they're designed to do. Okay, let's drop a save here because we are about to take on our first boss fight. They don't tell you it's a boss fight, but it is. Can't jump on them. I don't know why I tried. You punch them. And you punch them. And you keep punching them. This is just a matter of timing. As long as you got the timing down, you're good. And then you win. Prince Alex of Redaxian, you are looking very well indeed. We hear that your elder brother is imprisoned in the Redaxian castle, and you are the only person who can come to his rescue. Hooray! I don't think I need anything else here, so we have made it again. Let's drop another save here. We're on level number 7. You can tell because there's a big 7 here. These blocks are destroyable, but, you know, there we go. And hooray! Rockman, hooray! Okay, destroy that. Once again, I don't think I really need money for anything at this point, but, you know, it's gonna make my life easier to get all that. There we go, and then... let's see here. Do I want... yes, it's a ring. Sorry, the walkthrough is not the fastest read for me. I kind of have to go through like, okay, where am I? There I am now. Okay, get that. We'll drop another save because I've never figured out how to do this. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, so it says to jump into it and then hold right. Can I just run right? No. I need that. Like, that is important. Ah, that's the trick. I had to hit the skull box up there first. Then I can do it. But then what? Okay, that's just mean. That's just mean, game. How dare you? Like I said, the game seems so simple, and then, oh, the thing that you want? Oh, that's difficult to get. So what did we get for our efforts here? We got this ball with a star in it. Let me look at that up. What is that supposed to be? A circle with a star in the middle? Is it just a consumable item? It doesn't, nothing tells me what it is. Hold on, let me try to look it up then. I know it was something I really wanted. This is the telepathy ball. This will allow me to see what the opponents are going to say in the rock, paper, scissors match. So hopefully I don't have to actually use it. We will see. But yeah, that is good, and I knew I wanted it. Okay, let's do what we... Let's do that again. This time we won't die. There we go. I knew I could make that. Okay, just punch you away. Really? That did not look like it was going to hit me at all. Now I'm frustrated. I've had to look things up too much. And I'm playing poorly. But we are on level 7, so probably after the next rock, paper, scissors match, we'll probably call it. Okay, can I... There's only so much I can do. Okay, so we're gonna have to plan this out. Okay, so we can break these. You cannot punch while ducking. Good to know. Okay, so if I get a running start, gotta time that better. Okay. So we'll drop a save when I get there again, because I'm tired of dealing with all of this. Okay. So let's drop a save there. Really? Okay. Then, as long as I'm up there, we're good. So we can punch these away. Okay. Another block here. Do I deal with this one? Yes. I want to break this one. It is going to be a ghost here, but I want to run away from it. Okay, let's clear a path. And hopefully I can deal with this. Okay, got you gone. And then I stand on this, which opens up this. Don't get this one. Can I punch this? Yeah, this one you just stand on. The pink boxes are always a little weird. Oh, well, so much for that. No! Get him off my screen! Get him off my screen! No, I failed! Alright, let's do this again. Oh, so many little things going on in this one. Okay. Oh, well, I didn't expect you to keep going. Thought you were gonna backtrack a bit. Okay. So, standing on this clears that block. That's what I'm thinking here. Okay, so there. Make that go away, and then I can hop up there, get the money. Do not punch that one. That's what I'm told. We'll drop another save there. Okay. It's not worth the money. We'll just deal with that. Alright, can I still get that? There's a very short timer on that one. Okay. Don't get this other one either. Okay. Yeah, some of don't get that. That's not going to be good. Okay. And we're just going to wait for you to go off screen. There we go. And I'll punch you away. Okay. So let's see if I can figure out how to use the telepathy ball here, because this is another rock, paper, scissors one. I'm Scissors Head, the second henchman of the king. I'll let you pass by here if you win 3 Janken matches. You must choose either the paper, the scissors, or stone before the music stops. Let's drop the save there. Alright, so I can actually just see what he's going to be doing. No, it was supposed... Yeah, he changes his mind. Okay. So, this one is supposed to be paper. It was supposed to be scissors first, but now... Yeah, this is... I can see what he's thinking. But he changes his mind at the last second. So what's the point of the telepathy ball? So I honestly don't know what it's supposed to be this time. Yeah, he changes his mind last second every time to whatever that beats. So I'm supposed to go... Yeah, so he changes to rock. Okay, so I can follow his train of thought, but, you know, it takes some guess and check work there. Okay, so we made it through to the next stage, and that is going to do it for this part of Alex Kidd in Miracle World. I've been ballerscuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. I hope you laughed, I hope you learned, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.